Never mind.
Ooh, do I have time to go to the bathroom or no? Probably
Yeah,
not.
for sure. Hey, Ryan, you can hear our voices in the stream right now.
All right, I'll be right back.
We can hear. I'm watching the stream live, and we can hear our voices. It's
watching the stream live and you can hear their voices. So.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We could just be quiet. Or we could act like this is the pre-show. Yeah, let's just leave it. This is like the pre-show. Hey, well, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to your Slightly Average Guys. Did you have a good day? That's awesome. Just think back, reflect. Anytime you had a stressful moment throughout your day, it's okay. The day's over with. It's in the past. Forget about it. What's done is done. Make the day tomorrow a better day. As you can see, we're still waiting on Andy to be here. Ryan Cole will not be here today. He is traveling, hanging out with some friends, having a lot of fun. So we're just going to be hanging out. There he is. He arrived.
Sorry.
What's up, Andy?
I don't know. That was not good.
It didn't sound good, honestly. I heard every part of it. You should have muted yourself.
I know. Kidding. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I didn't hear any of it. But again, as I was saying, we got a little bit of a different podcast here. I think we're just going to really have some fun and just start talking, just as we always do, really. I mean, that's pretty much all we ever do is just chat about random things. But again, so let's kind of kick this thing off. We kind of talked about it a little bit last week. I don't really think we have a game plan of what we're going to talk about, but I do remember talking about it last week. We talked about the debate between Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Well, it was a debate on, is it a sandwich taco? So they came out with a sandwich taco, right?
Right.
Is it a taco or is it a sandwich? And there's a massive debate.
Right.
I literally heard the same thing today, and I don't know where I heard it from. And it goes like, what comes first? It's all these what comes first type questions,
okay.
Like the chicken or the egg.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, you can't have an egg without a chicken, but where'd the egg come from? Like all these different questions.
Okay.
So that one's a little bit different. But let's talk about a different one. What came first, the burger or the cheese? Like, and I think there's a pretty clear choice here. You kill an animal, you eat the animal. Clearly, the meat came first.
Agree.
But the cheese, like, when did the cheese just sprout along?
Yeah, and like, how hard was it for that person to convince everybody else? Like, guys, I got a great idea. You gotta go kill Bessie, fry it up, and then put some of this cheese that I had to make for the last 2 days or whatever. You know, like, how hard was that to convince everybody? And then, you know, I bet you people were like, "You're an idiot. There's no way."
Food just confuses me in general. I literally have no clue how this stuff gets talked about,
right.
How it sprouts upon us. Whoever decided to mix peanut butter and jelly? That sounds moronic. Idiotic.
I'd like to think that a lot of food was created in prison because you have to be creative because you just get the most bland stuff, right? So you're making toilet alcohol. I got to imagine these guys or ladies were making, who knows, some gourmet meals.
Piss wine.
Yeah. Poopy dessert or something, like, who knows, right?
Tell us about your experience when you were in prison, Andy.
Let's see.
Seems like you have a lot of knowledge on this topic.
No, I've watched oh gosh, I don't even know. It was Jailbirds on Netflix, and it just follows this group of folks in prison in like Sacramento or something. But it's like downtown Sacramento. It's very odd, and it's this high-rise building that's the prison, and obviously men and women, and like because the building's so tall, I don't know. Let's go 20 stories.
That's
all the
tall.
plumbing. Yeah, so obviously the plumbing is vertical. They're able to like send notes down the toilet to each other, and like you can flush your toilet. Yeah, it's so bizarre. It's a very interesting show. So in there you get to see a lot of weirdness.
The closest thing I got to a jail show was Orange is the New Black.
Okay, that's not. It's not a jail. No, that's like some Skinamax and.
Yeah, it's just like girls hanging out at in a dorm room.
That's right. That's exactly what I envision happens at college.
in orange jumpsuits.
Yeah, in some sorority that they are like Syracuse because everybody's got orange, right? Like it's just
a Syracuse sorority.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Hey, have you ever watched Orange is the New Black? Yeah, isn't that about some massive sorority that just wears orange jumpsuits the whole time?
Dude,
That's
awesome.
actually pretty funny. I'm glad we came across this.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Hey, I wanted to keep rolling on that topic we were discussing about with what's his name again? Tim the Tool Man Taylor.
Tim the Tap Man.
Tim the Tap Man. Because I thought it was pretty interesting. So
Okay.
people used to play video games. Well, they still do. It's not old news, but people play video games. They stream themselves playing video games, and from there they make lots of money if they're successful at it, if they get a good following, if people gift them money. But you said there's a new trend going on.
Yeah.
What is this about?
So a lot of the streamers, like popular, like, and when I say popular, like the top, I don't know, we'll say like 10%, whatever. So I watch a couple guys, one of them being Tim the Tap Man. And so what they've been doing recently is they'll create like a dummy account or just a, you know, in video game world, it's like a bot account, right?
Okay.
So specifically in Call of Duty, when he plays, he'll jump out of the airplane like you do to start the game, and he'll just die. And there's 150 or so people in the lobby, so it just instantly puts you into spectate mode on the next. I don't really know the logic, but you just start spectating.
So you don't even go to like the gulag.
Yeah, he might, but then he'll just die. Like his whole goal is I'm going to die right away.
So you're playing a game, and the whole purpose of this new method is to not play the game.
That's right. So typically, let's say the stream is like 8 hours, right? Six to 8 hours. For a good 2 of that, he'll just spectate people. So he'll load the game, die, like dead, and then he'll spectate. So he'll start watching this guy or whatever girl, whatever they're doing, right? He watches. But because he's so popular, a lot of times people watch his stream and they're like, oh my gosh, he's spectating me. And then they do silly stuff and like whatever.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But then a lot of times they'll end up on a hacker or a cheater. And then they sit there and watch that. Now, there's been times where they'll get into a lobby where somebody has like a 50 KD, and they've played 10 games. And, you know, it's like blatantly obvious that they're a cheater, but they'll
So can you see their stats when that happens?
Yeah. So what'll happen is they'll watch this person play, and if they're blatantly obvious, where like there's a cheat where you could just shoot in the air and it just kills random people. You don't even yeah, man, it's such garbage.
Wow.
So, or, you know,
this is the game you little kids play. Stop playing it.
That's right. So it's been very interesting to even explore that world. So I went down the path. So I want to download some and like see how ridiculous this is. I didn't end up doing it because you have to really go some lengths to download cheats. You have to download all these files, these zip files, install this, turn that off, and I was like, it's just not worth it. So there's one site that I found in particular that will basically guarantee you that you will not get caught. Like it's just flat out, you will not get caught, and they'll do whatever. They offer all kinds of stuff. So anyways, so he'll spectate these people, and then as soon as they determine that he's a cheater, somebody will go look up their stats, because all of that's public info. They can look up their stats by gamer tag, so they find out that they're cheating. And in some cases, they've, you know, Tim or whomever will be like, get him banned, and then all of a sudden the guy just ends up done. Like the game just, their players stopped, and then they're on to the next person. So I don't know if they're like exiting out or truly getting banned on live TV, but
I hope they are. I mean, it's all live recordings. I mean, Tim the Tap Man is all live. Everything's recorded, right? So there's got to be repercussions. And honestly, it's kind of probably good that he's doing this, because this is probably the fastest way to get people caught, is to physically watch them and just be like, this isn't real.
Agree. And, you know, the interesting thing about it, too, so they'll ban you via like gamer tag or your hardware or through your IP or whatever. But the site that I found in particular will basically say, if you've gotten banned before, download this cleaner. will scrub your hardware and your hard drive and everything, so that way then you can re-download the cheats and just log right back in and keep playing. So it's just nuts. But to go back to the whole spectating, yeah, I mean, this guy literally does nothing but watch other people. So I'm watching him watch another person play video games, and people are still paying him so that we can watch him watch somebody else.
So in a normal day, though, when he's watching other people watch me watch video, I'm going to play video games. But when I say play video games, I mean watch other people play video games through watching somebody else.
That's right. It's nuts, man.
Anyways, when he's just doing his normal thing, not trying to find cheaters, or I'm sure he comes across them all the time, but like, what does he say? Oh, he shouldn't have done that, or oh, he needs to go this way.
Yeah, it's very interesting. They provide a lot of commentary of, oh, don't do that, or oh my gosh, watch out, you've got this or you've got that. Like it's not. Some of them are very specific about strategy, like, oh, he's going to go do this, which is very interesting to hear the mindset in progress of what those people would do. But a lot of it is just literally him just watching and making little comments. I would equate it to Mystery Science Theater 3000, where they're just watching somebody, or watching a movie and making offhanded comments here and there. And they'll watch till the game is done, and root for the last guy or the last girl, whatever, and he'll follow that through for a couple hours, 2 hours, 3 hours.
But nobody can hear her, or nobody can hear him, right? They're just spectating.
Yeah,
no
they'll
one's communicating with that person.
That's right. Now, if they pop on Tim's stream and then as I'm playing, I see him watching me, then I can hear him, which I think happens a lot, because he'll say something and then 5-10 seconds later they'll respond with whatever he said, like go do this, or go like shake your gun, or
I would just do the opposite.
Yeah.
No, don't go left, go right here. I'm going left.
Yeah.
I'm playing a lot of Apex. I mean, not a lot, but I'm playing like Apex, and they do their ranked seasons in splits.
Okay.
So they have like an entire season, and then halfway through they'll split it. And we got up to a pretty high rank in the first split, and now the second half just started a couple days ago.
Nice.
And we haven't started playing ranked yet, but somebody said, sounds like if you install them, they will hack your bank account.
Who knows? Probably.
Who knows? Hacks are their own beast, but man, if you feel confident enough and want to take that time to do it, you're an asshole. Nobody likes you. But the second split just started in Apex, and I'm playing that with my friends. But we didn't play ranked last time we played. We were just having fun. It amazes me. Skill-based matchmaking is terrible. And for people who play Apex, they'll understand like different terminology that I'm about to use. But we are playing Predators, which if you're a Predator, you are the top 500.
Yep.
You're the top 500 of all people who play Apex Legends. You're the top 500. There's people that we play constantly that are, and we're just in normal lobbies. Like, I don't know how this is happening. So it's very frustrating to go play this game, to go have fun, get some wins, get some kills, all this stuff, when you're going against these people. It's nearly impossible to win.
That's
It's
crazy,
insane.
man. Yeah, it is. There was a point in time with Warzone where there was this whole like theory conspiracy of, professional gamers get easy lobbies because it's great content for them. And then, allegedly somebody was supposed to come out that was like a former worker of this software and they could confirm it. So I don't know, I don't disagree that they probably do get flagged inside that environment and ecosystem to make things a little easier for them, because why not?
Why not? And so you can control your content though too, just like we can control our content here.
Yeah.
Right. Like, we're not going to post stuff live on, potentially a Twitch or something like this is obviously live. We mess up, you hear it. We say something wrong, you hear it. We, if we're playing video games and it's an easy lobby, it's just an easy lobby. But when you're posting stuff, everyone's going to post their good stuff. I'm not going to post my bad days where I feel like a piece of crap and I just, whatever. Everybody wants it. That's what social media is all about, is posting your best. right? Not your worst. So in that sense, I think they can filter it from there. But yeah, man, if you're live, like there's got to be something.
Yeah.
There's got to be. And just
Agreed.
like all these conspiracy theories we've talked about in the past, conspiracy theories go with video games too. Like,
yeah, they do.
geez, it's just really frustrating. I really want people, and it's all about money in the video games right now. It really is. How much more money can we make on top of a $60 game?
Oh, I totally agree, man. I mean, you know, I think that they're probably in on some of the websites that you can go to buy cheats. And, you know, the amount of money that little kids spend and all the stuff. I mean, I'm guilty. You're guilty. Like, we've all bought the Battle Pass a few times. So plus the game. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, plus skins or weapons or anything like that. Yeah. It just amazes me because everything now is going to be all that. It's all games in the future. I mean, look how many like Fallout games have come out?
Oh yeah.
Right? Like how many besides massive amounts of battle royales, tons of people playing with each other, battle passes, seasons, monthly subscriptions, borderline. Let's just call it a fact. It's basically like a monthly, quarterly subscription is what we're doing.
Yep.
And with that, there's no other games besides battle royale and single player games. I mean, there are, don't get me wrong, but when I'm done playing battle royale games with my friends, I want to go play another game with them that isn't like, I don't know, that isn't golf with friends.
Or Fall Guys.
Or Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Right? I want something else, and there is nothing else that's good at least. Outriders tried. I think they did well. I think it was a really good game, but we stopped playing it because we beat it. And it was like, what's the point? There was another game which was very similar to Outriders, which was I don't have my Xbox on right now, but it's just like they get old because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. I just feel like there needs to be more games to where we can play and switch games all over the place. Yeah,
you know, I think the GTA people have figured out how to do that properly. You know, like you have this whole immersive world. Red Dead Redemption, same thing, but those are both Rockstar games. I definitely think they've figured out how to do that, because you can just go play the story or just jump in with a whole new world and have these role play, be a police officer or whatever. Like it's very interesting.
Can you? So I've only seen it.
Yeah, I've never done it.
In the Rockstar games, can you literally play with your friends? And do the storyline?
I don't know. I've never done that, right? Like I've only done the storyline and then the online component. I've never done it with friends. But I mean, there's Discord groups that you can join that are literally for each of those. You want to join like a faction or like a posse or you know, whatever, and you can absolutely do that.
And they still have like missions and stuff when you're in this immersive world with everybody else. So it is a battle royale. But we're not fighting to be number one. Yeah. You just go do whatever you want.
That's right. That's right.
I want to go be a stripper at the strip club, or I want to rob a bank with a group of 20 people.
That's right. Yeah, there's actually some streamers that's all they play, that game or those games, and I forget the guy's name. I watched him a handful of times, but he's like a police officer. He does like silly voices and so they'll just cruise around the map, right? Because it's this open world and they pull people over for speeding and then you interact with them and it's so ridiculous. Or robbing a bank or doing something crazy. So
put the gun down.
Yeah, seriously.
That is great. And I've seen some YouTube videos where it's like a car show. So in the game, they all have these amazing cars and whatnot, and they deck them out. They have car shows within the game.
Dude, that's great.
They're like, bro, that's a sick car, man. What is that? Like a M3 or something like that? You get twin turbos in there? Like, yeah, man. Loving it. It's crazy. I'm just looking, I guess, right now for other alternatives than just battle royale games.
Yeah, I'm sure they're
and
out
single player games, because I'm not a big fan of single player games, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't mind some of the stuff to do on your own, but after a while, you just kind of like, all right, I'm bored.
Just like fall asleep.
Yeah.
I think one game that I'll never get bored of, though, is Rocket League.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You can play with friends. You can play alone. It's not a battle royale game. It's just mano-y-mano, baby. 1v1, 2v2. So that's good. So you had an early day today. You didn't have to.
No,
Yeah, what happened there?
just working. No soccer tonight, so trying to get stuff done. Nothing exciting.
Yeah, that's nice. Get back at a normal time. Get finished here.
Yep.
And honestly, I've had a long week too. I'm probably just gonna go to bed.
Same. Yeah. Weekend, just soccer, and then just work.
But I am excited though. I'm going camping this weekend at probably
nice.
one of my favorite camping spots at Mogollon Rim.
Okay.
If you've ever been there.
Yep.
Shout out to anybody who's going to be there this weekend. I will be there. Site number, I don't even know, but
I'll just be there.
I'll be there.
Nice.
So send images to slightlyaverageguys@gmail.com and I'll do the same. We'll send them to each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am excited to do that. One, the weather in Phoenix has been dropping down significantly.
Yeah.
It was like 87 degrees today.
Yeah. I love
It was
it.
amazing. I'm really looking forward to the winter.
Same. I'm ready.
You got any plans this weekend?
No, man. Soccer and just hanging out. That's it.
You know what we haven't talked about this season yet?
What?
Or this year yet? What am I trying to think of? Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Fantasy football.
Football. Yes. We have it. Yes. It got me there at the end. And betting. We can bet money now. Yes.
We can bet money. So, okay, get this. I've been slowly getting into to betting money.
Mm-hmm.
I threw $5 here, $5 here, with the money that they gave me, right? Because you get like X amount of money to start out, like $10. And so I haven't spent any of my own money. Today, I did an 8-game parlay
Nice.
on the what do they call it? The white line or
The money line.
the money line. There we go. On the money line. Now, granted, I have to get all games right. I have to say this team's going to win and this team's going to lose. And I have to get it all right for 8 games.
Yep.
And after that, I win $1,000 on a $10 bet.
Ooh, nice. So I did that last week where I did 2. Each one was $10. I bet all the overs and all the unders. And if one of them would have hit, which it was impossible, but I was like, you know what, for $20, I'll give it a shot. $311,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you
Nuts.
win? No, yeah. Okay. I
No,
didn't
because you
think
got to get all of them right. So getting 16 games or whatever the number is, that's tough, man. I think maybe I think 9 of them hit the under, and the others hit the over. So it's tough.
it is insane how easy it is to bet on games here.
Yeah.
And how amazingly fun it is. Because you don't have to bet 100, 200, 300. Bet $5. Call it a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing 10, $20 here and there. I've done pretty well. I've hit, most of them are same game parlays. So many yards, so many touchdowns, whatnot. But I think I've won $400 over the first three games of the season. So
Yeah, that's awesome. And we're going to talk a whole lot more about fantasy because last year I lost my fantasy.
Ooh.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
This year, 3-0, baby.
Ooh, nice.
3-0. So we got a lot more to come on fantasy. I believe we should absolutely bring that into the mix.
Oh, for sure.
We're 3 weeks late. We should have been talking about this already. But
Well, 4, because we should have done like a fantasy football draft special, and then right.
oh my gosh, we totally missed out. Oh,
Yeah.
we're definitely doing that next year.
Okay.
But definitely stay tuned. We gotta get going here, a shorter episode, but we do appreciate your guys' time. Definitely more football to come next week. A lot of nerding out today, talking about games and stuff like that, which of course Andy and I always love.
Oh, yeah.
Game till we die. We'll be 80 years old, sitting in front of a monitor.
Like real close, like this.
I can't see.
I can't see.
all these youngins here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what? Oh, my camera's broken. But I'll talk trash just like the rest of them. So, well, here we go.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, pretty much. I just want a game where I could be an old man in real life and in a video game world. And I could
Rockstar
just
games.
yell at people. Yes. Dang it. Sorry.
And just literally just sit on your porch.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, cool. Well, we appreciate everybody joining. Like us, follow us on Instagram. Like us and leave reviews. Send us emails on different topics you want. We really appreciate your guys' support. Really appreciate your guys' feedback, and let us know how we're doing. We will talk to you all later. Again, thanks for joining. See ya.
There we go.